All right, man, check this out, man. This is a quick TempFade here on my boy real quick, man. Sorry for the footage. My camera will be going in and out on this, man. I promise you I will have much better quality next video. But here I'm going in with my 2 guard, man. I'm just going straight in with the 2 guard, knocking that bolt. Debulking is very important, man. That's the first thing I always do with my TempFades. Next, what I usually do is I start my first guideline, and I come all the way open. As you can see, it's kind of getting blurry right there, but it's okay. I promise you my next video will be solid. I usually do halfway, then I go close. Right now, as you can see, man, I'm just getting that guide, going halfway here, knocking that line out. Just taking real nice clean strokes, man. Being very patient with it. There's no rush when you're doing these haircuts, man. I'm gonna come real quick here. I'm gonna come close, and I'm gonna go ahead and knock that line out. And as you can see here, man, it gets it pretty out right there. Next, I'm gonna go ahead with my 1 guard. I always start open, come in all the way open, creating that next guide. Always brush. My biggest thing is, man, you fade and you brush. You fade and you brush. Always lay that hair back down. Just get a little bit of the hair behind the ears. Still going in here, setting that first guide. Then I'm gonna go in and come close here. I'm just knocking at that weight there that I see there. Just going ahead, just knocking at that line, man. Just taking nice clean strokes. Next, I usually come in with my 1.5 closed here, just to get some more of that bulk at the top. With these tapers, man, especially on this specific client, you don't want it to be too light. So you want to make sure that you're keeping it dark up there, man, especially around the vertical bar and around the C-cup area, because that gives that real nice transition. That's what people really like to see when they see TempFades. So it's no rush. Now I'm coming in with the half guard. I usually have a method with my half guard. I usually start open. I start all the way open, and then I kind of work my way down. With your clippers being 0 gap, man, sometimes you don't have to go all the way closed just to get that line out. Usually you can go open halfway, and then if you decide if you want to go closed. As you can see, it's nice and clean here. As you can see here, I'm going back again with my 1 guard. I'm just trying to make sure that it has a nice transition. Here, I usually take off my guard, and I just go having that half guard on is the next step, is having no guard open and just doing some detail work. And as you can see, it's nice and clean. I'm gonna speed this side up, man, and kind of watch y'all see the steps that I take here, man, on doing these tapers. I haven't dropped a YouTube video, man, in over a year, just because I was shooting at such high quality, and I was using Premiere Pro, which is a great software for editing, but just rendering the videos was taking too long. So I'm gonna rock out with iMovie right now, man, and kind of just see how that works. I kind of like the concept of it's real quick, and I kind of gave up on myself too quick because I was just trying to be too perfect, man, having the best quality, the best editing app. But all honestly, man, people just want to learn. People just want to see your steps and just see what you do. And hopefully you guys will continue to follow this journey. All my next videos, I will have the settings right and the focus right so you can see everything. But this video came out too clean for me not to post it. I've been cutting hair now. Once again, this is my 3rd year. I never cut hair a day before in my life, but one day I decided to pick up clippers, and God led me to do this. I give all glory to God for everything that I'm doing and what I'm trying to do. My business is Stay in the Race. We're located here in Jacksonville, Florida. I actually worked my butt off these last 3 years now, so I'm actually having my own private suite right here in the St. John's Town Center, right here in Jacksonville, Florida. Make sure y'all go follow me right now on Instagram at BJ Blends. That's with a B, at BJ Blends, and you can see some of the people I cut. Rappers, athletes. I've cut a lot of high-profile people here in the city, so I just want to thank God and give God all the glory for everything and the success that He's allowed me to accomplish in just 3 years of cutting hair. So you guys definitely just stay tuned, and we're gonna try to run it up on this YouTube, man. I will be dropping videos every single week. I have 2 that I'm dropping this week, and I'm gonna drop 2 or try to drop 2 every week, man. So as you can see here, man, I followed the same steps. I didn't really do too much here, man. Sorry, my boy here was checking out TV there, man. We was watching something real good here, the Colin Kaepernick joint, man. I don't know if you guys watch I Am an Athlete. I Am an Athlete's pretty dope on YouTube, so that's usually what I be watching up in my suite, man. I Am an Athlete, Revolt, anything on YouTube, even some type of saying some barber tutorials too, because I'm always learning. I'm not perfect, man. I try to always learn from others, and I like to always kind of just glean from others, man, because the barbering game is always changing, man. It's always changing, so you always got to continue to learn, and keep defining your craft. It's kind of like when I played high school basketball. You got to keep putting them shots up. You got to keep learning. I know there's a lot of master barbers and master this and master educator, but I don't want to be a master, because once you master something, you actually stop learning. I'm always trying to learn. So as you can see here, man, I'm still getting this detail work in. I'm going in with that half guard, and as you can see, that blend is coming out real nice. Coming back here with the no guard open, just doing some detail work, not going too high. Once again, I'm sorry for the in and out of the focus here, man, but you guys just stay with this video and just watch this crazy transformation. I'm gonna show you guys how I do all my steps, so stay tuned. Usually what I do is, man, I take some holding spray right here, man, and instead of applying it right on the skin, I usually take a cotton swab and rub it on the skin, because everybody always flinches when I spray it directly on them. I take my blow dryer, blow it on the coolest air, and I usually just blow everywhere where I put that holding spray. I use Tremace level 4, and look at that, man. Look at that back taper. Everything's just coming out real nice and smooth, real nice and crispy. I just got these trimmers by Babyliss, and they get the job done, man. I mean, it's just tap and go, tap and go. And I zero gap my clippers, but not all the way, because these clippers are sharp these days, man. As you can see, man, light touches and it gets the job done. Right here, we're just working on them vertical bars. I'm getting up here in the corner areas. And I have long hair too, man. So the cats that come to me, man, they know that I'm not gonna cut their hair off or push them back. Right here, I'm just working on my C cup. I usually start from the top, then I go up from the bottom, and I just kind of curve it. There's 2 different type of C cups out now, man. You have these here that's real nice and curvy, and then you have the ones that's kind of more natural C cups. But man, all my young fellas, man, they love when I just come and hit them with this nice curve right here, man, and it's real nice, man. And y'all just stay tuned, man. Just this thing's gonna come out real nice and clean. Same thing here, man. I'm hitting them vertical bars, and I'm you see that nice white ash line. I usually use a hot towel sometimes, man, with most of my luxury services, but this one didn't even need it. When the skin is clean and you can come in with the holding spray, you can get a real nice crispy lineup. As you can see, man, I'm barely tapping. I'm using my corners. I'm just letting the clipper do the work, man. That's usually what I like to do. I don't want to force anything. I don't apply too much pressure, and I hit it with the enhancements, man. It definitely didn't even need it, but this specific client, he always asks for the enhancements, man. He pays $50, so that's what he likes, man. He likes to step out of the barber chair, and when he walks in places, he likes to let that line pop, man. So I kind of hit it from an angle, and I use my Tune 45 card here that I just got for $10 from Sean Cuts Hair, and I just hit it, man. And I do the same thing to the back here. The color that I use, man, honestly, man, I use the black and the darkest brown. I use a mixture of that, and I come back in with my Topic to just give it a more natural look, because for some reason, man, that kiss always is very shiny. It will take you a little more work after using the Topic, and just remember not to apply too much. But what you'll notice is, man, that shininess will kind of get out of the lineup And I think that was the biggest thing when enhancements first came out years ago, was people were applying too much, and we just want to enhance the cut. But also with his natural hair color, which is a dark brown, we want to make sure that it looks very natural. Um, Here I'm coming in with the magic pencil, man. As you can see, I'm hitting both sides. I do blend this in, man. As you can see, I'm switching over here to my purple Babyliss joints, and I usually blend this in real nice and clean. And I always follow up with my razor, man. And when I follow up with my razor, man, it gives a nice crispy finish. It's blended in. And when you do these steps, man, you're gonna come out with a nice, clean taper, man, and nice, satisfying line. Make sure you stretch that skin. And once again, man, this is a clean taper. You've seen them before. This is the after. Let me know how I did on this cut in the comments, man. Like and subscribe. It's your boy BJ Blends coming with another banger. More heat on the way. Stay in the race, guys. Yes, sir.